Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Nasrin Padasalai. In today's video, we are going to discuss about answers for those questions that have been asked in GATE Biotechnology 2021. As you all know, response sheet has been out yesterday, and if you didn't watch the response sheet, please go and click to your enrollment ID and your password, and please download your response sheet now because this response sheet will get deactivated or it may go for further you cannot able to see your response sheet. So this is about paper briefing session. Previously posted we discussed answer for many questions, but those answer are just imagine, those are memory based questions. Okay, so but today we have question in our hand, so we are going to discuss the along with answer. So we are going to discuss with the official questions now. Okay, so first question, dash is to surgery as writer is to dash. Which one of the following option maintains a similar logical relation in above sentence? This is from general aptitude. So you all know doctor is to surgery as writer is to book. This is a logically correct statement. Another one is the given below are the two statement 1 and 2 conclusion, that is conclusion number 1 and 2. Okay, so based on the above statement and conclusion, which of the following option is logically correct? Okay. So first statement is all bacteria are microorganisms. Okay, it's correct. All pathogens are microorganisms. This is also correct. So you all know pathogen is defined as an organism which causes a disease in the host. And microorganism are nothing but they are microscopic organism and they include bacteria, virus and fungi. Okay, so both statements are correct. Conclusion number 1. Some pathogens are bacteria. Okay, all pathogens are not bacteria. Both the conclusions are correct. Some pathogens are bacteria, of course, and all pathogens are not bacteria. This is an easy one. Therefore, option number 2, that is either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 is correct. Okay. Next thing is that consider the following statement. Everybody in the class is prepared for the exam. Okay, next thing, Babu invited Danish to his home because he enjoyed playing chess. Which of the following is correct observation about the above two sentences? So by reading these questions in this GATE exam, we may get doubt like whether we had came for GATE exam or a 12th standard English exam, because all those questions has been asked GATE just like that only in GATE aptitude session. So they asked which of the correct option about from the above two statement. So for this answer number 1 it might be correct because everybody in the class is prepared for the exam is grammatically incorrect. Okay, class is a group of things. How can it say everybody in the class is prepared for exam? Prepared for exam, it is a grammatically incorrect. And Babu invited Danish to his home because he enjoyed playing chess. So you should know what is mean by ambiguous. It means not clear. Unambiguous means it is clear. So if you know the meaning for it, you can answer this question. Okay, it is unambiguous. It is not clear why he is inviting and why he placed it. It is not a clear statement. So the correct option is option number 1. I think so. Based on my perspective, I am posting the questions. Okay. Next thing is that, so this is what an interesting thing has been asked. So this is the diagram they gave. So I made things just like that. I had taken a paper and I had folded them and I had drawn the stencils with them and they cut and I opened. This is what the structure again. They ask circular sheet of paper is folded along the line in the direction shown. The paper after being punched in the final folded stage as shown and unfold in reverse order of folding will look like. They are asking just like that. Okay, unfold in the reverse order of flow. So the correct option is option number A. Okay, so these things at the exam call you cannot be able to clear your hall ticket and doing those kind of things. You have to mentally imagine this particular thing and you need to think. Okay, and you need to post the correct answer. So some people suggest anti-obesity measures such as displaying calorie information in this restaurant mean, okay, anti-obesity measures means they will display the calorie information in the restaurant menus. Such measures sidestep addressing the core problem that causes obesity. poverty and income inequality. So anti-obesity is respect to obesity only. How can they can able to relate the poverty and income inequality? Okay, so they are asking which of the following statements summarizes the passage. First thing is that AOM are addressing the core problem and are likely to succeed. Okay, next thing is that proposed AOM addresses the core problem that cause obesity. No, this is not a correct thing. Next thing is that AOM are addressing the problem superficially. Okay. Next thing, if obesity reduces, poverty will naturally reduce since obesity causes poverty. I don't think so. Option number 2 or option number 4 is a correct option, but I think option number 1 might be wrong, whereas option number 3 is also wrong because they had given address the problem only superficially only. So either option number 1 or option number 3 is a correct thing. So coronavirus genome consists of negative sense single stranded RNA. Okay, the option is option number 2. And previously when I'm posting videos related to this GATE exam, I placed a video in my YouTube channel regarding this coronavirus, and in that I have detailedly said you definitely coronavirus question will ask. If you had watched that video or if you had prepared for content for this coronavirus, you will answer this question and you might get 2 marks or 1 mark for this particular question. Next thing, which of the following method is used to test the significance of predicted phylogeny? It's the easiest question. You no need to worry thinking about concept at all because all the first 3 methods are generally used to draw the phylogenic tree. Okay, but they are asking test of significance. So the correct option is bootstrap. Bootstrapping values indicate how many times out of 100 the same value are observed when repeating the phylogenetic reconstruction or resample set of the data. It is just like your p-value in your statistical data. Next thing, match the enzyme in the group with the corresponding industrial application. Okay, they are giving enzymes and group they are giving. It's a highly confusing question in any social media sites. If you surf, then definitely students will ask discussing this question. Amylase is used for amylase. First question you will get worried. It is used for liquefaction of sucrose, but this is not a correct option because P doesn't have a 3. So this is not a correct option. Amylase is used as a laundry agent. So this one is correct. So first 3 option A. Any one in the first 3 option is a correct option. Fourth option we can omit. Amylase is used as a laundry detergent. Invertase is used for liquefaction of sucrose. So this invertase is an enzyme that hydrolyzes the sucrose into glucose and fructose. And it is also used in candy making industry because in some chocolate if you open the center part will be liquid in nature. So for those purposes they are using this invertase. And pectin is, as you all know, pectin is a middle lamellar layer present in fruit outer wall of fruit. So pectin is used as a fruit juice clarification, and xylinase is nothing but it is an hemicellulase enzyme and it is used for degrading the hemicellulose. So you all know paper and paper pulp are made from plant material. So the correct option is option number 2. Next, CRISPR-Cas system is associated with, it is associated with prokaryotes, you know, but you will confuse whether it is an adaptive immunity or innate immunity. But the correct answer is it belongs to adaptive immunity in prokaryotes because you know this CRISPR plays an antiviral or antiphage defense and it will confer the resistance to foreign genetic material. Okay, when it enters the phage, this particular CRISPR sequence will produce an anti-defense just like our immune system. This CRISPR is also producing. So this is a kind of adaptive immunity in prokaryotes. So this is a highly asked question because in this 2020 the Nobel Prize is an award for this particular group. So definitely we will watch many videos related to this content in my channel. So next thing, which one of the following tool is used to compare all possible 6 open reading frame of a given nucleotide query? So the query is 6 open reading frame of a given nucleotide. Okay, with the sequence database is also 6 open reading frame of nucleotide. So you can omit BLASTAN because BLASTAN is used for searching the nucleotide query in nucleotide database. T-BLASTAN it is used for searching the protein query in a nucleotide translated into protein. Okay, it is nothing but the amino acid sequences that will translate to form protein. Okay, so this option is also wrong. T-BLASTX is the correct option because the query and database the same thing. Okay, you will search nucleotide translated protein query in the nucleotide translated into protein database. So the correct option is option number 3, T. BLASTX. BLASTX is also not been used because it is used to search the nucleotide translated into protein in the database protein. So definitely you should mark up these kind of things, friends. Always you cannot be able to memorize, always you can be able to understand the concepts. You need to keep a code word like of thing, and you need to study for these questions. Next question is that match the autoimmune diseases in group 1 with the corresponding organ affected. So this is an easiest question you can able to answer. Hashimoto diseases is for thyroid. So P4, only one option is there. Let me check with the other option also. Juvenile diabetes, pancreas, correct. Multiple sclerosis, brain, and myasthenia gravis is for skeletal muscle. All the options are correct. So option number 3 is correct. Hashimoto disease is nothing but it is an hyperthyroidism, and it is also an autoimmune diseases. And here the thyroid gland will become underactive, so enough thyroxine hormone will not be produced. Juvenile diabetes is nothing but your type 1 diabetes or insulin dependent diabetes. Okay, in that insulin won't be produced. So you all know pancreas, beta cells of pancreas is involved in producing insulin. So correct option is pancreas. Multiple sclerosis is also an autoimmune disorders in which central nervous system, that is your brain, spinal cord, and optic nerve will get affected in multiple sclerosis. Like your immune system will eat the myelin sheath which cover the nerves of this particular thing. Myasthenia gravis is nothing but it is an autoimmune disorder, and it will affect the skeletal muscle. You all know skeletal muscle is a muscle which is involved in movement. Okay, so it is a neuromuscular disease. So the correct option is option number 3. Tertiary structure of protein consisting of alpha helix and beta strand can be determined by. So here you should know they are asking tertiary structure of protein. It can be determined by. It is correct option is nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy, because many people are worrying about it. They didn't ask how many amount of alpha helix and beta sheets are present in. So circular dichroism spectroscopy is generally used for determining the secondary structure of protein, and this NMR is used for predicting the tertiary structure of protein. Along with NMR, your X-ray crystallography is also being used. So I'm continuing this particular in the next part of the video. Thanks for watching this video. In next part, we can continue on answering some other MCQ in the GATE Biotechnology.